What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Intel Morning Show. Did you guys hear the pig radio thing? I just need to make sure that you guys can actually hear the pig radio thing. I wanted to make, did you guys hear the intro? We have a brand new intro. Did you guys hear it? For some reason, there's 1,600 people right now. So we're welcome to the show. Oh, I didn't. What? We didn't hear it. I was like, no wonder you weren't reacting. That's so lame.
Okay, we gotta try that. Can we try that?
We gotta try. Yeah, we're gonna try it again.
Try that again.
Yeah, we're gonna try that again. I gotta figure out where. Can you guys hear him?
Can you hear me?
Okay, you can hear him. Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on one sec. I just realized what we're missing, guys. Hold on. I've done all this work and I forgot we had to create a new. Here, we had to create a new audio output called SFX. Okay, so we're gonna do this again because we gotta hear it. It was so good. There it is. Okay, here we go. So now you guys will hear it and it'll be correct because this is very important, I would say. Sarah, what do you think? I don't know if Sarah's there. Where's Sarah?
I think I'm getting new business cards based off of this intro.
Okay, getting off the
Me too. I'm also getting new business cards.
Okay, here, Alex and those guys. Okay, here we go. I need you guys to hear it. Here it comes right here. I'm gonna do it one more time. Let me know if you hear this. We're gonna go back to the intro.
Oh, broadcasting live and worldwide on Twitch and Discord. This is the Intel Morning Show.
I think you guys. Oh, sorry. Hold on. We're gonna do it one more time. This is gonna work.
Rise and shine, Chippy.
Sorry,
it's time for the Intel Morning Show. Okay, repeat after me. Please welcome, Alex, the tech evangelist for Intel. Alex, the blah, 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 blah for Intel. Robeytech. And the overlord and the glue that holds this entire program together. Me? I was thinking Sarah. Oh, broadcasting live and worldwide on Twitch and Discord. This is the Intel Morning Show.
There you go. Now you heard it. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was super cool. Welcome everybody to the show. We have it. You got to hear it. Yeah. There you go. You got to hear the whole thing this time. Welcome everybody to the show. Welcome to the Intel Morning Show at lunch. You know what I mean? So I guess we have no idea it's morning somewhere. Is it
breakfast?
Is it morning somewhere? Is it morning somewhere? It needs to be morning somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna go with it is morning somewhere. But we are welcome to the show. It is September 22nd in the year 2023, and we are here with all the latest gaming news, party animals, giveaways, and Alex, we heard the doctor's coming back, and we're gonna be talking about Meteor Lake. Am I right?
Yes, sir. We're going to be talking about Meteor Lake, so you guys get ready. I got my bow tie and my lab coat ready to go. As you want to see the doctor the professor. The professor's going to be here talking about a little bit Meteor Lake. And if you want to get more in depth, there is also a link to a video. Well, I'll give you guys the link a little bit later on. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, so we got all sorts of really awesome stuff today. It should be a really great show. The giveaways are starting now. If you're gonna want to get in on the giveaways, you're like, Robey, I want to get in on these. This is where the action needs to happen. Then what you need to do is head over to discord.gg/intel. You can have that open plus any of your favorite Twitch channels. So just have them both open. All the giveaways are going to be happening there. It's the easiest way to make sure that we can reach all the audiences at the same time. So we have swag kits, we have party animals, and rumor is, guys, next week we're giving away a laptop. Is that, Sarah, is that true?
It is. I mean, we got to keep things interesting. So not only do we have great gameplay for next week, but we are also going to give away a laptop.
So we're going to be giving away an Acer Predator laptop next week. So you're definitely going to want to tune in. Plus, it's going to be a remote show, which means it's going to be absolutely terrible. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be amazing. As you can see, we've definitely upped up our overall quality. We got Shelby coming back. We are going to be doing what is essentially a Game of the Year bracket, and you get to participate for amazing prizes. And at the same time, we're still going to regale you with all of the gaming news and everything. Plus, Shelby dropping it like it's hot, right? Alex, I mean, like, we always like it when Shelby basically pops in, yeah?
Yes, she definitely brands up the show. It's great to have her here, and yeah, can't wait. We'll be able to fun. We'll be able to find it. It's with all of us. It's a great show, and one more, the merrier.
Yep. Okay, so it should be super cool. You sound too low. I sound too low.
I don't know if it's just me or all of us or why. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I don't know. I'm definitely I'm really loud on here, but you guys are saying I sound low? Getting in here. Oh, it might be through Discord. So we might just have to have him turned up. Yeah. So yes, that's Twitch, are you guys hearing the lowness and all that sort of stuff? I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, audio's fine on Twitch. Okay, good. So we're actually good everywhere else. It might just be something we'll get fixed over on Discord. Okay, good. So let's jump into the news. We got a lot to cover, but we actually have a very, very fun show today. First thing we're going to kick off, we're going to talk tech and gaming news. We had some really good stuff happen. Lots of new information coming out of the FTC trial with Xbox and some interesting things going on there. The Microsoft Surface event just got finished wrapping up. Plus, it's a big time for Intel. What's going on, Alex? What's going on with the Intel world right now?
Yeah, actually, this past Tuesday we had Intel Innovation, which what it is we have this big show and we bring all the software developers to come in and show it, not only our latest hardware, but how do we do the integration from software developers to hardware. And we also have different announcements going on of different products and different things, and also different collaborations with different software developers. So it was a lot full of news that we'll definitely cover in a little bit later. We'll probably have help you hear the professor cover all those segments. So we'll break it. We'll start off with Meteor Lake, also known as Intel Core Ultra. We'll slightly touch on that to give you guys some details, and then we'll cover all the other stuff that was unveiled. So we're pretty interesting.
Okay, awesome. Well, it should be a lot of fun, but let's kick it off with the news. Starting, of course, first with everything Microsoft announced at the Surface event. I'm actually really excited about this because I've seen my wife, and if she's probably not watching right now, I think she's off picking up our car, but I have seen my wife's future laptop in here, and that is with the brand new Surface Laptop Studio 2. Now, the one thing that's super amazing about this is that it's a 13th gen, a 13700K, 14.4 inch touchscreen, 120 hertz, and it has an NVIDIA 4060 or 4000 series discrete GPU installed. Now, you and I had this discussion really early on, Alex. We are going, looking at this form factor. We're drooling, but how are they going to keep it? How are they going to keep it quiet? I mean, sorry. How are they going to keep it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, but the
thermals.
Cool and quiet, the thermals. We were definitely talking about the thermals before the show started because we were just looking at the specs and we're like, wow, this is an amazing system. It's like, how are they going to pull this off? So I can't wait to see. I mean, just by the specs, it looks amazing. And like you said, that's probably on top of my list of things to buy. With things up there with the Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah, so I mean, my wife has been using a Surface laptop. She's definitely in need. I mean, she does a lot of work here for the Robeytech side. So very, very excited about what this is essentially capable of. And all in all, this was like the bit of hardware to come out of the event. Now we have the Poets here in the chat. Did you actually get to go to the Windows event? I know this is something you have a tendency to do. I did not get the chance. I had a couple of friends, Spencer, Ryan. I know Justine made it out there. But I mean, honestly, very, very impressed with the other hardware that came out of it. The other one they announced, and we're kind of seeing as we scroll through this, some of the other things, the Surface Laptop Go 3, which, if you don't know, this is usually a sub $1,000 Surface laptop, which again, one of the things that's really, really well known about Surfaces specifically is just how good they are as a form factor. They, in many ways, to me, and I don't know, I'd love to get your opinion, maybe we get a poll on this. Do you think the Surface rivals Apple in terms of form factor and look? You know what I mean? It's got that impressive kind of look to it, but the Surface Laptop Go is a sub $1,000, it's an Ultrabook. It's great for kids. Like my daughter actually had a Surface Laptop Go 3. My son also did for school. But this one actually has a 12th gen. So it's a 12th gen with 8 gigs or 16 gigs of RAM. and it's up to 15 hours of battery life, and they said it's 80% more powerful than what you have seen with the Surface Go 2, and now they also have the 4 as well. So pretty impressive. It's got a 10.5-inch screen, 1080p selfie camera. It's also got an 8 megapixel rear camera, and like I said, that Core i3, which I mean, honestly, i3 is actually a pretty impressive piece of tech. Do you remember when i3s used to have like 2 cores?
I know. Not anymore. We have come a long way. Yeah, now the i3s look more like the i7s back in the days, where they're just a pack of cores and all different types of core depending on which i3 you get. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. And like you were saying, Robey, those systems, I think they're right there with the Apples. With the Macs, I think it's pretty interesting. The form factor, the way they're designed, I really like them. I think they're pretty smooth, they're pretty sleek, and the specs are definitely there. All the muscle.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. They're just really great looking devices. They have a very premium feel. They still have that Apple. It looks like I have 100 fingerprints on it. That's something I know that they've been they've been improving. The sad thing is, the father of the Surface, and can we get ready for some F's in chat? Panos Panay is officially leaving Microsoft, and this guy, 19 years, basically the father of the Surface hardware, really kind of pushing that whole thing, and he is now officially leaving Microsoft. And so this bums me out, a little bit, you know what I mean? Because, he's pushed for innovation in the hardware space for sure, and it's sad to see someone like that go. I mean, in a lot of ways, like he's just been synonymous with Surface, and now it looks like he's going away. Now, that's not to say that it doesn't look like they still don't have impressive hardware, but I just wanted to kind of add that little bit in there. The last thing we got, which was super interesting, is AI in the form of Copilot, and I think we're starting to see a trend here. Have you heard of AI before, Alex?
No, what is that?
AI, you haven't? Wow, you haven't heard of AI? It's like it's fairly new. Nobody really talks about it. Copilot, which is kind of like, it feels like, for lack of a better word, like the replacement of Cortana, but this is their new AI-powered assistant. So it's not called Cortana anymore because Halo's kind of, I don't know. Halo's in an interesting space right now. But basically, they're making it up as part of Windows 11. Things like, it does stuff like if you copy and paste text, remember to log email, it'll neatly organize it. It'll do things like help you with shopping and a lot of other things. But it's basically just meant to make your life a little bit better. So this was something else that they spent a lot of time at the Surface event talking about, is Copilot, and of course, shopping with Bing. So pretty interesting. I think the thing that was most exciting coming out of it was obviously the stuff for the Surface laptop, especially the Surface. The Surface Studio, which has me most excited. It is going up for pre-order, I think, starting October 3rd. So October 3rd, you can start the pre-order process. You can do available for pre-order now at Microsoft.com, and then they go on sale starting October 3rd. But Alex, are you buying one?
I'm definitely looking into it. I'm looking between that one and definitely the Lenovo i9X. Those are two of the things that I'm really paying close attention. And actually, NoPulse just put something interesting on the chat when he said like the ROG Float Z13. Those are also pretty dope. So, depending on what you're doing. But yeah, I'm definitely want to take a closer look at this one from Surface and compare it with the Lenovo, see how they perform. But those are both of them are, you can't go wrong with any of those two. So that's pretty cool. Yeah,
and again, now continuing in the Microsoft news world, we got some interesting stuff. This one was a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a clickbait title, but I still wanted to bring it up. And here it is right here. Microsoft may exit gaming business if Game Pass subscribers don't basically increase off console. So this is people who aren't on the Xbox or aren't on, are basically PC and cloud, not on Xbox, by 2027. So taking a look at this, thoughts? Have you had a chance to read this, Alex?
Yeah, I read through it, and it's pretty interesting because what it's saying is like it's all based on a slide that it was presented in court when this whole FTC trial was going on between Microsoft and PlayStation. And it was interesting because they were just trying to. It was between the hardware team and the software team trying to figure out what they're going to do, and it kind of taken a little bit out of context. They were saying, and actually this takes us back to the conversation we were having last week about hardware and cloud services and how, like, from a company perspective, hardware is expensive. Cloud in the long run could be a little bit cheaper. So how everything's kind of moving towards the cloud, and this is kind of what they were looking at, how they were mentioning in there, is that, hey, we'll be good. We need to transition to the cloud quicker in order to, in order to grow our business, in order to have more reach to the people, in order to lower that barrier of entrance for gaming to the people. So that was what were going on, and it seems like if they don't reach a certain amount of users by the time frame, they'll just leave the space. Which I don't think that's going to happen.
We are pretty sure. I mean, again, so the whole thing is to give you guys a little bit of context, which was part of this as well, is even though Phil Spencer was saying by 2027, if they don't see a larger number of that, they're talking about specifically the blue and even in some regard the light green by 2027, then it doesn't make sense for Microsoft to stay in the gaming business. Now, this was prior to obviously the acquisition of Activision and Blizzard, which is currently going through the last bits of it. It's been this drama that's been lasting forever. But essentially the short of it is that the thing is cloud first, and especially with things like Stadia and everything else, cloud is, and I know, we're going to end up having to do a discussion of this, but cloud is in many ways the future of gaming. It's the democratization of gaming. It really becomes about the IP you have, and that it becomes less expensive both for the consumer and also for the companies who are developing for the games, right? Because all in all, all you have to have is a very good internet connection with things like Starlink and faster broadband. Eventually, all they need is essentially a thin client, and then they can play games no matter what they are. Or they just do it from their television or some other like Ultrabook or whatever it was, and they don't necessarily need a 40 series laptop or anything like that, as long as it's basically powered in the cloud. Now, I know a ton of people, I know on Discord and I know on Twitch, people are like, Robey, what are you saying? Guys, there's a reason that blue thing continues to grow, because not everybody's willing to spend the money. And again, we have to understand from a segmentation standpoint, we are actually a pretty small audience, the ones who want to build, inexpensive, want to spend money on our own hardware and be able to run this stuff natively. But it is happening, and it is super important for the growth of the gaming industry. And this is essentially what Phil was saying in this email at the time, is that if we don't see this, if we don't see growth off of our own dedicated hardware and even off of dedicated PCs, that having a gaming business where we're not going to hit hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of people doesn't make sense for Microsoft to stay invested. Because, guys, what is Microsoft, what is Google, what are these companies, the biggest parts of their growth and business is their cloud. And so without heavy use of cloud and selling more services that way, then that's actually where they make the majority of their cash. So the Game Pass subscription and everything else. So that's why this was so interesting. Is Microsoft really going to leave, Alex? No. This is not something it was, like I said, it was a little bit of a clickbait title, but it just gives you some insight, a sliver into the mind of the people who are running this stuff, right? And so it gives you an idea in terms of how they look at it and how they look at the business. So
So actually, we can talk about this. We can dedicate a whole show just to talk about this, and it's already very expensive. But actually, there's a quick, interesting thing that Rupo brought in the chat, and he's saying that game preservation is doomed with cloud gaming. What are your thoughts on that, Robey?
So what was the question again? Sorry, I was bringing up the next story.
Game preservation is doomed within cloud gaming.
I don't know if that's true. I think all in all, like, especially as storage is starting to get less expensive, and the other thing too is I think all in all, like, you'll start to see, if it starts to move in that direction, similar to the what was it, like last week we talked about retro gaming, right? And you're talking about that more and more games will probably end up in the space where more and more games will end up in the space where they'll want to save their game, like they'll want to have them for posterity purposes. So I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but we're already looking at losing 90% of games on an average basis anyway. Did I answer the right question? It was like basically if retro gaming, right? Yeah.
Eventually, I mean, because not all the games are gonna like. There's so many games out there, but not all the games are gonna be available to everybody if or when we get to cloud gaming, right? Like the Poets was pointing out, it all depends how popular the game is and how relevant it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a fan of Snake or Minesweeper or Solitaire, I don't know if this is gonna get preserved.
So Curbs said something super interesting, right? Because he was like, and this is Curbs over on Twitch. He said, it is the future, but there will always be a slight market for physical games. And I almost had this reaction that I never thought I would have if you had asked me back when the Xbox One launched. And they had that whole debacle with PlayStation and physical games and how you trade and all that sort of stuff. But we were reading about the upcoming Final Fantasy remake, the second version coming out, and they said that it'll actually ship on 2 discs. And I actually had the reaction of like, who uses discs anymore? But then I was like, oh my gosh, right? Like, did I become that guy? I was like, did that actually just happen where I was like, I've now gone so used to digital that I don't even consider that discs and physical media outside of maybe the Switch. I haven't used a physical copy of a game in forever. So yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, hidden attribute, you're not wrong. A lot of people still use discs for consoles. Most discs though, literally, like as somebody who worked in the game industry for 20 years and especially the last like 5 or 7, most discs do not contain any of the game code. They create a package that has some of the game code that you then have to go download the rest of it because day one patches are just part of a thing. So yeah, wow. So just something to something that is something to think about. So I'm sorry, I corrected myself, slapped myself 30 times with a wet noodle, and have hence corrected that there is definitely a space for folks who want to essentially still collect and use physical media for their gaming. So, whew, okay, on to the next story. Leaked to Microsoft. You know what? Honestly, here's the deal, Alex. Microsoft is saying, you know what? We don't want to own Activision and Blizzard only. Let's buy Nintendo. Let's buy Steam. Let's buy Steam. Let's buy Rocksteady. Let's buy everybody. This is what happens when you have too much money. But again, as a friend, I've known Phil for a very, very long time. He's a very, very smart dude. And you know what? I kind of regret all of the stuff that's kind of come out of this FTC, Xbox, PlayStation debacle, because there's a lot of things that, people are just pulling things out and putting things up that are lost in context. So there was an email exchange between Phil and some other folks about how cool it would be if Microsoft was essentially to buy Nintendo. And this was just a thought exercise that, of course, he goes through and he's thinking through that, like, yes, owning Nintendo would be huge, especially when you think about all of the material and IP and what that basically provides them. Obviously, this was also prior to the Activision Blizzard acquisition. You can actually see, if you read the email, which I did do, that this is during the ZeniMax. So this is when they were buying Bethesda. So this is how long ago this email was actually happening. And they were just talking about what and considering what that would be and what a possible merger of that nature would be. They say he essentially goes to say that they even went to say if they were doing a hostile takeover, which means they just buy a ton of shares in Nintendo, and then all of a sudden it's like, surprise, surprise, this shadow Microsoft organization now owns 60%. So now they're forcing a merger. He said that probably wouldn't work well and that there might be other avenues. But it was an interesting thought exercise in general. Again, a little bit of a clickbaity title from IGN that, like, was he literally really considering this? Not sure, but an interesting take. I don't know. What would you think if Nintendo bought everybody? Alex, what's your thought?
You mean Nintendo or Microsoft? It doesn't matter, but it's not.
Sorry, Microsoft. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, monopolies doesn't help the consumer at the end of the day. So, I mean, as much as Microsoft would have tried to purchase or do a hostile takeover, I don't think Nintendo would have agreed, or I don't think that the users would have done that, or the courts would allow it, right? And in addition to that, we touched this in another, one of their shows. We're talking about Nintendo wanting to be this big entertainment conglomerate. So not only do video games, but also starting to expand when it comes into movies. Like, right, they just released Super Mario, and it was a great hit. And they have a lot of IP that they can actually go and expand and grow that. And also they have Mario World on Universal. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of growth for them. So I don't think there would have been a successful takeover from Microsoft. And if in a Microsoft perfect world they would have done that, it would have been interesting to see. I mean, just have almost like one big company to rule them all. Yeah.
And that's never a good thing, right? Like we've talked about that even in the video space, right? Like there's been a whole conversation with even new technology showing up in the video space, like from NVIDIA, and how like if all of a sudden let's say for instance Intel ruled the whole world. I mean, as nice as that would be for those of you guys who work for them, it would be terrible from a competitive standpoint. So again, it's just one of those things that competition is good. We want to see more of it. We love that there are all these partners within the space. It breeds competition. It breeds price competitiveness, and I think it's good to see. We've had the conversation: is it bad to see YouTube and Netflix and all these guys coming into gaming? Not necessarily, right? Like because competition means more opportunity potentially, right? That's one perspective to necessarily look at it.
It pushes one company to the other, right? Like one company will push the other to improve, to have better products. Different pricing strategies, different things. So it's better. Competition overall is better for the consumers. So yeah, monopolies aren't usually not a good thing.
Yep, I agree. So more on the Microsoft news. Keeping it going. I mean, we just had. I mean, poor Microsoft and all of the FTC stuff. Microsoft is planning to stream PC cloud games. Internal email reveals. Like, honestly, this was such a duh email. I think, and understand. Here's the deal. Microsoft, obviously, they have Xbox Series X type hardware sitting in the cloud, and now they're saying like with Stadia and everything else. And again, this is a very, very old email, but they said, will at some point in time will Microsoft stream PC games? Alex, thoughts? What do we got here in this story?
Yeah, that's. I mean, like you said, it's not. I mean, that was coming on. That was expected. That's where where we're going. That's where the future's going. So it's pretty interesting to see that. So I don't know. It's just interesting to see that this is news.
Essentially, it just is like, again, the thing is maybe not. I mean, again, we've actually started to see Microsoft start to share its other IP with services that already have PC in the cloud. One example is the GeForce Experience with they did Gears of War. I feel like
Halo 2.
Yeah, Halo as well, right? So again, maybe it's like I feel like Microsoft, especially with all the stuff going on with the CMA and everything like that, is definitely being super smart about starting to say like, hey, cloud was a large part of why the Activision Blizzard merger was being painful. So I feel like this is prior to them having to be a little bit more cautious about having monopoly on so much of the gaming when it comes to the cloud space. But it was just an interesting article, good to kind of bring up. We might as well just pile on with the Microsoft news at this point in time. That is that. I mean, I don't know if there's really anything else, but we like to cover everything. We like to cover everything that we potentially can in the show, especially if it makes sense. Next on the news, and actually this one is actually pretty exciting because there's something in here. I don't know if you had a chance to read this one, but EK wins Best Custom Coolers at EHA Reader Award at 2023. And there's a part of this that I want to talk about. But did you get a chance to read this one, Alex?
Yeah, I read this one out. They won that on the European Hardware Award for Best Custom Cooling. The product they won was the EK Quantum Velocity 2, which is it's an amazing product. I mean, EK, at the end of the day, is one of the best when it comes to custom loop cooling or water cooling. That you can't go wrong with them. There's a pretty solid, great products and great quality.
Yeah, the thing that was super interesting is their Matrix 7 system, which, guys, this is, again, this kind of feels like, in a lot of ways, with what we were dealing with the IQ Link from Corsair in terms of trying to simplify. The Matrix 7 system is the same thing for water cooling. And what it essentially does is, if there's a Matrix 7 system that is compatible with a particular case, for instance, a Lian Li 011 Dynamic, you can buy all of the components, whether that's radiators, distro plates, GPU, and CPU, and everything just lines up so you get very straight runs. It's very straightforward. And all in all, it makes it very easy to do custom water cooled, which is, I mean, guys, can I get a raise of hands? How hard is custom water cooling, especially with hard tube custom water cooling? Can we get a poll? How many of you guys have actually done a custom loop and can kind of jump in on this? Alex, have you had a chance to do any of these things?
No, I'm a little too scared to do that. I mean, I know I've seen people do it. It doesn't look that hard, but I haven't jumped at the bandwagon to do a custom loop. I'll probably do it, but not when you need a heat gun. Maybe I'll just do it with a bendy rubber hose. I know it's not as pretty, but probably that's where I will start.
Yeah, and just doing like a soft tube. Well, the thing that's so nice about Matrix 7 is Matrix 7 essentially says that you can take any one of the cases that are Matrix 7 compatible, and then you don't actually even need to bend tubes. It's literally just cutting them to the right length, and then using their Matrix 7 compatible fittings, radiators, and water blocks, it will line up and work just perfectly based on what it is. So it makes it very, very simple. So you don't even need to bring out the heat gun. You're not out there also blowing your hair, Alex, which, I mean, that's like a big thing for you, right?
It is. I don't want it to get frizz, or, with the heat gun, it could get a little puffy, and I don't like that. I like my hair flat and just even.
Yeah, you don't want it too puffy or anything like that.
Exactly. I don't want too much volume.
Well, I mean, again, it's pretty cool to see this. I think it's neat to see them win an award for it. Anything that essentially will make it easier for people to do custom water cooling. For those of us who still are into PCs, the one thing that is always really good about custom water cooling is just how pretty it can make a build look and how much more customization that can go into something like that. It does start to get you into the upper echelon, so I feel like you should get like a badge when you do your first custom loop, and maybe this is something we can get Intel to help us with. Like, Intel, can we get like a special chippy water cooling? Sarah. Why is this not done already?
I know, on the list of things on Sarah's list. Okay, so now we're at chippy water cooling.
It's a chippy water cooling badge. That all you have to do is submit your picture of your completed water cooled thing, and you get back a custom badge with Chippy, and when you push it, it says your name. So like, congratulations, Robey, you've done a water cooled build. Even though that sounds like Mickey Mouse. Oh, boy.
I know. I was gonna say, this is the first time I heard that voice, and I'm
wow.
Like, you have you have like a backup plan if this whole thing Robeytech doesn't pan out. You probably could do a Mickey Mouse voice.
Hey guys, today we're gonna water cool a PC. It's gonna be great. Come on, Pluto. Anyway, we're gonna, point being is like, before we get taken down, Intel's like, what is going on? Point being is that, I'm just saying, this is what we need. This is what we need to do, is like, everybody just gets to send it. We're gonna put Sarah's personal information up on Twitch. You just call her.
There goes the glue. There just goes the glue. We're done.
Just text Sarah, she'll send you a bet. No, I'm just kidding. That's a terrible idea. Point being is that I still think we need this. Can we get some GGs in the chat if you would like to have a custom GG sticker or a custom GG? Let's do like a patch for your shirt or your jacket. That if you finish a custom loop, you get a custom chippy water cooled patch. I think I'd love to see that. There it is. It's official. It's gonna happen.
And that's how things get approved at Intel. You're just gonna get a GG.
Get a GG. That's the way to basically do it. Okay, back to the news. Now that we've completely derailed. Handheld gaming needs better hardware to push the industry forward. You know what? It's funny. When I first started reading this article and it got brought up to my attention, I was kind of skeptical about what this guy was saying. But let me just boil it down to you, because he actually makes a very, very good point. And the very, very good point is specifically that it's going to take custom APUs. And I think it's funny because we're going to talk about Meteor Lake just here in a bit. But it's going to take custom APUs because really what's happening is for a lot of these handhelds, the ROG Ally, the Legion Go, and the Steam Deck, it feels like the APUs that have been developed are very, very heavy on the CPU side and lacking on the GPU side. And what this creates is you've got a lot of expense spent on computing power that isn't necessary, right? Like, so you don't need eight cores. You don't need 8 cores for a game to run. 2 to 3, even 4 would be more than enough. So basically, it's gonna take more than just souped up mobile GPUs. They're gonna take much more specifically developed hardware to really push innovation. And then the second part of this. Real quick, and then I'll let you jump in. Sorry, Alex. The second part of this. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's let you jump in on this, because then we'll get to the second part and have a discussion. Sorry, Alex. Sorry for being so rude. I don't get my chippy patch.
I still like you, Mickey. No. So what I was going to say is one of the things that the author of that article should have pointed out, or maybe we should give him some insight, is when people are trying to design this type of handhelds, they just try to see what's on shelf, right? And you have all these processes out there that are designed for certain specific workloads. And this is where he's going with, like, okay, so this is on shelf and we can use this. And in order to improve that handheld, it is hard to use something that is designed to be a laptop to be a handheld. So I think that's where he's trying to go, is like, okay, we need some chips that are specifically designed for handhelds, not just grabbing something that was designed for something else like a laptop or a computer or something and just try to squish it in, just because, like you said, you have all this amount of cores that is not, maybe not you really need it, especially at the resolution you're pushing and the type of battery that you have. So you might do a little bit trade-off from cores to more of a GPU side. So all those different things. And like you said, this is pretty interesting as we move from what we call a monolithic or one type of one chip in a die to something that now the industry has starting to move from something that you have completely different parts come together to become what it used to be or what it is in processing.
And I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, Alex, I think that's a really, really good point. And I think the way to look at it is that, and I think we're going to see this. Like, I feel like essentially the Steam Deck and now the ROG Ally and the Legion have essentially created a new market for CPU manufacturers, right? Like, and we're not saying that Intel's announcing anything today, unless Sarah's going to put it and text it out later. But point being is that, no, I'm just kidding. There is no announcement today. But the thing is that there is now a new market. You now are starting to see a real place where a new type of CPU could be developed, and depending on scale. But I mean, the Steam Deck sold very, very well. We don't know much about the ROG Ally, but again, and even with the Switch and everything else, I mean, there is some opportunity to create a processor that can be much more tailored towards these kind of mobile experiences. And Araxinus, yes, you're right, it could be 6-core. They are getting better at multi-threading, but for the most part, most of them use a single main engine thread that runs on a single core. So if you want to talk about 6-core, even when they go to like smaller or less cores, the games still do pretty good jobs in terms of being optimized, but yes, they can use 6 cores, etc. And understand, when you look at 87% of the gaming market when it comes to the PCs and what they do, most of them, and I'd say the vast majority of them, do not have that number of cores, which is why you've seen such a slow move to multi-core game development, because the mass number of hardware needed to make that transition is actually pretty small. But I think you're right, Alex, is that what we're saying is that it feels like there's this new market now showing up, specifically where we can actually create new silicon specifically dedicated to hardwares, and that is going to do a better job of innovation. What were you going to say?
Yeah, so I was going to say, not only yes, we need this type of silicon, but I don't think we'll need to revise, and we'll be revising throughout the next couple of years, and you're going to see a little bit of a theme going on. Is not only what type of processor, what type of IP, so what type of things go into it, but also what type of process technology, so and what type of lithography is being built, right? Because sometimes for low power things, some lithographies are better than others, and it doesn't have to be the latest lithography. So you're going to see all these changes. So yeah, there's a lot out there that you can go play with and change once you make the decision of okay, we're going to build this RISC or ASIC or processor dedicated just for handheld, or for handheld devices, handheld gaming devices.
Okay. Well, again, now I do want to let you guys know there are giveaways happening right now. So we have the 300 plus people who are joining us right now watching, about 140 or so also joining us over in Discord. If you want to get in on the giveaways, head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. We just gave away a copy of Party Animals, and we are giving away more. Plus we have, what else are we giving away? Sarah, we're also giving away some swag kits, yeah?
Yeah, we have some swag kits, and then we have some special things because we just kicked off Gamer Days for our UK audience. So we're going to have a couple of special things just for the folks that are here with us today that are in the UK.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we got some other special stuff. If you want to get in on that, head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. You can also watch the show hanging out there as well. Or you can have two open and be in both locations and just being a part of chatting and with all the audiences. We see all of the chats at the same time. We're hanging out in all the chats, which is super rad. Super appreciate all of you guys for making this Twitch show and this combined Twitch Discord show so successful. I think Sarah is actually very, very giddy right now. Are you not, Sarah? Are you excited?
Super excited.
I am super excited. Yeah. I feel like it's a bit of those moments of like, if you build it, they will come. So I'm excited there's more people that are kind of seeing what we've been chatting about for the last 3-4 months.
Well, there we go. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Now it's time to get into, we got one more subject from the gaming side. And then it's time to get the professor ready. Alex, is your outfit prepared?
I have it here. I can put it on. Are you gonna be talking about the Game of the Year bracket challenge, or?
I was gonna talk about the AI real quick in gaming, and then we're gonna jump into that. Okay, so let's jump into one more last bit of news here, guys, before we jump into the Meteor Lake and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll talk. We'll get the three of us talking about the gaming challenge. So AI is all the rage now, but the gaming industry may not be ready to adopt it just yet. So CNBC, a massive source for all things gaming news. I don't know. It's interesting, but they're going in there and they did some conversations with the couple developers about just what the AI opportunity is in gaming. And specific things they brought up was, for instance, things like using dialogue. They talked about the NVIDIA tech with AI being brought in from that stuff. But for the most part, this was an interesting article because it started to talk about AI and virtual assistants, and then it went into VR and AR, right? Way more than anything else. So it was an interesting conversation. It says that things like Copilot and generative AI are getting better, the democratization from NVIDIA, and then now these larger groups to make sure that the AI stuff that's created isn't necessarily copyrighted. So it creates, it kind of disconnects the string so people can use these things to do things like generate much more larger amounts of dialogue, etc. Is a great opportunity, but at the same time, there's a lot of kind of red tape holding it back, and then it went into VR and AR. Thoughts, Doctor?
Yes, this is a very interesting subject, still in its infancy, but we'll see it evolve throughout the years. It's interesting to see where it's going to go. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of uncertainty, but NPCs are already, some of the NPCs, depending on the game, are pretty smart, and it just gives them this advantage. It'll be interesting to see how even more challenging the games are going to be. So, we're not there yet, but we're definitely on the right direction to getting there.
Okay. Well, that was kind of it for the gaming news, guys. We're going to start talking about Meteor Lake in just a few seconds. We got Dr. Alex here in the chat, but before we get into that, do we want to have this discussion about the bracket? So, Sarah, Alex, what's the deal coming up for this big competition that people might be able to win some really rad prizes from?
Yeah, well, everybody knows the Intel Gaming Awards are coming up, so I thought we would do something really fun, different challenge than we have done on the community before. So, I thought let's mash March Madness with Gaming Awards, and let's do our own bracket challenge. So this week we're going to drop in kind of what the plans on that are, and we will have everybody can go to Discord, can sign up, can put in any of their selections. There's 8 of them and 2 bonus ones. So we'll have all of those details this week.
Okay, so if you guys want to get in on that, it's going to be happening. You guys are going to see us fill up our brackets. Is it next week that we're doing our bracket challenge? No, it's a little bit further, right? That we're doing it with Shelby and Alex, right? Okay,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so somebody's saying game bracket. No, not sports. There's a thing called the Video Game Awards. It's basically, it happens every December, and they give Game of the Year and RPG of the Year and Best Snooty Game with a chibi character. I mean, there's like a bajillion different brackets and options there, and you guys get to fill in your choices, and basically whoever gets the closest wins Alex's house.
Yep.
Yep.
With the dog.
With the dog. Yep. And you have to be on the morning show too. Yep. So that's what's happening. Yeah. Bracket to mount your game to the wall. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. We already got some people putting in some guesses over on Discord and getting everything ready. So we're very excited to send this. Yeah, you win his house. Yeah, it's you can go pick it
exactly.
up. Yeah, that's what you want to be able to do.
But you have to take it home with you.
Okay, so Alex, are we going to talk? Are we doing Meteor Lake here? Is this what's going on?
Yes, it is the time. It
Okay.
is the best time. It
Guys,
is the best time
for
of
the
your
first
life.
time ever. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see how it is. Okay, for the first time ever on a Twitch chat that I have ever had, I have to think we're running PowerPoint, baby. We're doing a PowerPoint.
We're doing a PowerPoint
wait, no, I did it.
presentation. No.
Oh, I did it. Hold on. Oh no.
The
I
wrong
thought.
way.
Wait, no, stop. Okay,
You're spilling all my secrets
I know.
away.
I'm gonna go back.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay, I'm going back. No.
Do not look behind the
No,
curtain.
go back
Do
to the
not
other one.
behind the
Oh,
curtain.
dang. I thought I had this. Oh man. From beginning. Okay, so here we go. I've got it. I think I've got it right. Okay, here we go. We are running PowerPoint. Running PowerPoint on the show. Here it goes. There it is. We are running a PowerPoint presentation for the doctor. I thought, let me just say, who is this a first for? Looking at a PowerPoint on a Twitch stream.
That's a first one for me. It's not a PowerPoint, it's a graphic.
It's a PowerPoint. We are running PowerPoint, guys. It's the Intel PowerPoint show for the win. We're doing PowerPoint on Twitch. We are innovating. You think Intel innovation is cool? We are really innovating right here. Running a PowerPoint here. Okay, so doctor, let's get ready for the PowerPoint presentation, and let's see what's going on. So let's start the discussion. What's going on here?
All right. So what we're going to be talking about here is Intel's latest architecture and also processor family called Meteor Lake. That's the code name within the company. Well, all you guys know. So shh, it's a secret.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, guys. We just leaked it. Sarah, meanwhile, what's your blood pressure at right now, Sarah? Now that we're leaking secret classified information.
He's okay. We're good. Everybody will need to sign an NDA later. No.
Yeah, you'll get him in the mail.
Yeah, I think the Intel police is knocking at my door. I'll be back in a second. I'm kidding. So yes, Meteor Lake is the how do you call that? Yeah, it's a product name, internal product name, but actually it's going to be known to the public, to the rest of us, as Intel Core Ultra processors. So that's going to be the first Intel Core Ultra processor, and it's going to be officially launching on December 14th of this year. This is one of our biggest changes in architecture in many years. It's actually 40 years. So kind of the first change of an architecture that we saw was going from a single core to multi-core, and that was like 20. Ooh, you guys helped me out here, like 2009, 2008, and we started going to Core 2 Duo. So that's when we started having more cores. And then the last significant change was done with Alder Lake in 2022? Yeah, it's been 2 years. So yeah, in 2022, which we have now different types of cores, when we have the performance cores and the efficient cores. And now with Meteor Lake, we have done a bunch of different things. So we still have the P cores from before. Well, not the P. We have P cores. They're new. We have E cores. They're also new architecture. We have this new thing that we'll jump in. which are called low power e-cores. And not only that, but we have moved from what we call a monolithic die, which is everything on one die, to a multi-die tie. Let me try to say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Multi-tile die. Thank you. Woo. Oh my God. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, so we have moved into that.
Well,
So
okay,
that's...
so
Go for it.
this launches on December 14th. I did not know that.
Yeah, so the launch, well, you see like the different processor stacks, frequencies, memory configuration, cores, speeds and feeds and numbers. It's on December 14th. But when it comes to the architecture, how it's connected, how it's done, what process technology, so how it's fabricated, what type of packaging this does, that all was released this past Tuesday at Intel. Well, it was released at Intel Innovation, and Pat said like, hey, this guy's coming out, keep your eyes out. And then all the news and everything came out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, actually the Poets was with me in Malaysia when this happened, this whole, let me begin. So in Malaysia, we did something called the Intel Tech Tour. And we brought 120 members of the tech press from all over the world and the Poets, and a couple more influencers. We brought them over to teach them about the architecture. So we put them up, we locked them up in a basement, no light. I'm kidding. We brought them afterward to a nice hotel. We had them over. We showed them. Actually, they got to meet all these different principal engineers, architects, which talked to them about the new architecture. And they also got to see the how would they call it? They're not factories, but actually the assembly and test floors over there in Malaysia. So it was pretty neat. If you guys want to know more about it, actually, you can go to the YouTube channel on Intel Tech and look, or you just look for Meteor Lake or what is Meteor Lake, and you'll see a video come up. You might see a familiar guy that will tell you deep dive through every little thing. But with that said, we can go into the next graphic.
Look at this next slide. We have transitioned our first slide on PowerPoint and Twitch. It is a new day happening here.
Revolutionizing the industry.
Are you not entertained, Intel? Can we not?
Oh God, goodness gracious. All right. Let's keep talking about this thing.
Okay.
About Meteor Lake. All right. So Meteor Lake. So there were 4 pillars, points that when all the engineers and architects got together, like, okay, what are we gonna make this processor about? So we're gonna be like, okay, we want it to be more power efficient. We, of course, something that you mentioned earlier today, Robey, something AI, something like that.
Yeah, AI. It's like this new thing.
Yeah.
Sarah is our first tested AI. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but Overlord Sarah is actually AI. She sounds pretty human, but she's not real.
Yep. She's it's called machine learning or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, so we did this power grid efficiency. We did this new thing called AI. I don't know what it is. We did. We also wanted to focus on graphics, integrated graphics, and we also wanted to launch on our latest processor called Intel 4. So those were the 4 main pillars that we're basing when we came to. By we, I mean the mother we of Intel to design Meteor Lake. So those were the 4 things that were the big points or emphases to design this processor and design this architecture.
So somebody asked a question. We may not be able to answer it, but I don't know.
Go for it.
It says, will 15th gen or Meteor Lake actually be a brand new socket, or will it be the same as 14th gen? Or can we say that yet? We don't know.
So 14th gen. Oh God.
Or can we not say anything? Is it
not? No.
Oh, do I need to shut it off? Do I need to go offline?
Cut it.
We are having technical difficulties. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Let's come back. No. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we can talk about that yet. But one thing I can say about regards that is that Meteor Lake it's a mobile processor. It's a mobile emphasis processor. It's going to be for laptops.
Okay. Good. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
There we go. So
Robey, keep going on the questions, and I'll keep telling the story about.
Okay, you keep telling the story. But yeah, we're trying to give you all of the most relevant information while at the same time not getting anybody on this show fired. That is the balance. The bar is nobody's fired.
Yep, exactly.
Or replaced by AI.
Or no, you are. There is no replacing you, Robo Sarah. You are here forever.
Oh.
So Antixius, you said 15th gen is mobile first or 16th gen? You said Meteor Lake. You said Meteor Lake. The Meteor Lake is this one's mobile first. You didn't say anything. I don't know what the question is.
Me neither, but let's just say this processor, it's going to be called Intel Core Ultra.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay, keep telling the story.
All right, so we can go to the next graphic.
Oh, next slide. What? And it had a transition. Did you see that? Guys, we spare no expense on the Intel Morning Show. What is this transition?
We're high rollers.
What is that transition? Oh my gosh, we are so prosumers. We are prosumers, guys.
Prosumers, yes, sir. All right, so as you can see here in the middle, we have our processor. And as you can see, there are different little sections, squares cut out, and those are the different tiles. So you see that we have the graphics tile. We have something called the SoC, which actually stands for System on Chip tile. We have the I/O, which is input-output tile. That's where you have your PCIe, your SATA, your Thunderbolt, your Wi-Fi. And then you have the compute tile. That's where you have your E-cores and P-cores. All right, so let's go down the list because I know you guys can read. So what's new here? So new here is Intel Arc graphics. Yes, this processor is going to actually have Intel Arc graphics embedded in it, which is something pretty cool. It's going to be pretty interesting in there. Yes, it will have ray tracing and it will have XESS. Oh, it's pretty neat. It'll be pretty interesting to see these guys on the graphics side. So it'll be pretty sweet. Yes, there's a new media and display standard, so we're able to support 8K. I think it's 2 monitors of 8K, and also it's going to support display port 2.1, HDMI 2.1. Also, you'll have your AV1 encoder, decoder.
Wow!
So all the bells and whistles in there.
And it comes embedded with Sarah.
Yes.
Sarah, which part is you? Are you in the compute tile? Are you in the which part are you in, Sarah?
She's in the golf tile.
I think I'll take that little corner of the little graphics tile. It's right there.
She's in the graphics tile.
I'll take that little space right there.
She's in the graphics tile. Sarah is Intel
on
Arc.
chip. There we go.
Intel
She's the
Arc
SoC.
confirmed.
Sarah on chip.
The next Arc graphics card is codenamed Sarah. That's confirmed. Sarah on chip. Okay, sorry, Alex, keep going.
All right. So here we have actually something new. So in the compute tile, we have the P cores and the E cores, which are new architectures. Actually, the P cores called Redwood, and the E cores called Crestmont. So there are new architectures with new improvements on multi-threading, single-threading, instructions per clock cycle. But what we did is also we grabbed some of the E cores. Actually, we grabbed 2 of the E cores, the Crestmont E cores, and we added them. So we have 2 E cores on the SoC, and we also have E cores on the compute tile, and we have P cores on the compute tile. Does that make sense? Let me try that again. So in the compute tile, we have E cores and P cores, and on the SoC, we also have E cores, but these are low-power E cores.
Got it.
They are the same architecture. They're the same E cores. The difference is on the SoC, they're tied to different power rails, and they have different power states, so it can run. So that you can actually turn off the compute tile and just run the SoC tile, so you can save power, and you can run those whatever you're running backgrounds or you're just doing video playback can actually run from the SoC.
So you might see a circumstance, for instance, like if you're streaming Netflix or using a streaming service or a browser thing, where it would use the low-powered state E-cores on the SoC tile, which would be way more energy efficient, which means longer battery life on like your Intel Evo laptop or whatever it was. But should you need to go to something that's much more intensive, even on the and now it sounds like you have multiple steps, right? You have the low-powered E-core, then you could go to the full-powered E-core, and then you can go to the P-cores.
P-cores,
and then. Do developers have the ability to choose specifically which core that they're targeting?
Usually is that yes, they will have to, but this is new, so they will get there. But right now, who's doing all the managing of the threads of the cores is the handoff between the Intel Thread Director that also has been optimized and improved in this generation, and the OS, right? So the Intel Thread Director is going to tell the OS like, "Hey, what's up, yo? I got this new low E core. How about you?" It's like, I got it ready. So it will tell it like you can use the low E core, you can use the P core, or you can use the E core depending on what you're doing. This is what's going on. So it all depends. How much power do you have? How much thermals? What's going on? And the other thing in there that I wanted to do, since you brought the Netflix thing and the playback, is we actually removed the media from the graphics tile. We took it out, like that movie from Indiana Jones that pulls out the heart out, and we put it in the SoC, so you can actually do what you just said. So you actually do all this media playback from the SoC without having the need to power the graphics tile.
So a couple of things that we got in here. I want to answer one of them. Develop asked, hey, how would the i5-11400H compare to the worst Meteor Lake? We won't know that till December 15th because that's when all the numbers and performance and all that stuff comes out. Is that correct? Okay, so I got that right. Look at that, guys. Can I get an A+? I want an A+ in the chat because the doctor is teaching Robey at the same time, and he is succeeding. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the second question, which I actually thought was actually super more interesting, which is from DJ Techno, and I'm gonna obfuscate this a bit. How much, as you guys are developing things like your own silicon architectures and stuff like that, how much do other companies help influence that? Do you guys feel like you do all of this stuff? Because I mean, this has probably been in development for a very, very long time, but do you feel like other companies help shape what you guys might do?
Yes, so let me tell you a story. Actually, this Meteor Lake, which is a pretty interesting product, I'll kind of split your question into two.
Okay.
This Meteor Lake started developing on 2019, hint, hint, and then something happened on 2020. So, yeah, exactly. So developing, designing, creating, testing, fabricating this chip while working from home was a huge undertaking, right? Because you guys don't know, but we were not allowed to go into our labs. There was very limited access to the labs, early access limited to the fabs. Not only that, but you have this whole new thing that we're designing, right? This is the first time we have this multi-tile approach, and we also have new things added like Wi-Fi 7. We have, I haven't gotten there yet, but we have this new neural processing unit for AI. We're adding art graphics into it. So you have all these engineering challenges, right? That as an engineer, you are prepared to take on. But into that, you have to add in the little curveball called COVID-19. So that definitely made it, just raise the bar a little bit.
Right. And I don't think Matt said, I don't think this actually has anything to do with the Backstreet Boys tour in 2020. That was not that. Even though Alex did go on tour with the Backstreet Boys as a backup, because I want it that way. Tell me why. But anyway, he wasn't. Yeah, ain't nothing but a heart.
Break.
But anyway, he was or was that NSYNC? Anyway, I don't even know my bands enough to sing the right song. Point being is that even though he was on tour with them, it did not affect the overall improvement of the whole thing. So yeah. So anyway, Backstreet backed all right, but not necessarily Alex. So I just want to clarify that, and people were wondering if Backstreet Boys had anything to do with this. The answer is no. So thank you for that, though, Matt. I appreciate the question. Keep going, Dr. Alex.
Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes. So yes, actually, we work with our partners. We work with different companies, and we work with developers. So they do have some say in what we, how do we shape things. So usually the process for designing a processor when it comes down is we sit down and we'll hear from our customers, and it's a little challenging, right? Because processors, as you see, this started in 2019. You're trying to forecast the future needs of companies, people, consumers, and everything. So you're like wrecking your brain not against the wall, maybe against the pillow or a keyboard, not really, but trying to figure it out like, okay, are we going to need PCI Gen 10? Are we going to need Thunderbolt 15? What is this new thing that we need to do? And what are at trying to hit those speeds, right? What are the issues that are going to bring and how we're going to solve them? So that's how it starts. So you have to work with partners to develop all that. Not only that, but when you're starting to create new technologies and new architecture like we're doing here, is you go and design them a building. You're like, awesome. But then it's like, how am I going to test them? What? Test? Yeah, you got to test them. So you got to come up with new tools, new flows, new things to test all this and keep hitting the microphone. So all those challenges, and that's what we have to work with partners, not only to figure out what features are there, but also like how to make these things, how to build the tools, from the design tools to layout tools to how do we put this thing together, to how to make this wafer, to how do we test this wafer, to how do we test with this chip, to how do we put this packaging on, and so forth and so on. So it's a lot of things, but yes, we do work a lot with the partners and try to figure it out.
That's awesome. Yeah. So this is actually very exciting. One other question that came up. I know now with the new chiplets, has there ever been any thought to change them to chippylets? Given Chippy, it feels like there's a brand opportunity here, Alex. Chippylets.
I think chippylets should be either Chippies
or Chippies,
brothers,
Chippies,
or Chippies kids. We'll let that to the moms and to Sarah, AI Sarah, to decide.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna get Chippylets or Chippies. So anyway, regardless, we're gonna get the answer to that question. Yeah, hey DJ, we try to answer the questions thoroughly. This is the doctor here on the show. We are running PowerPoint. Come on, we gotta be official when we're doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I would eat chippy candies. Like if there was like chippy candies, I don't know. There's all sorts of things we need to get on.
Well, like
I feel like
chiclets.
our brand opportunities are slacking here, Sarah. I feel like there's more brand opportunities that we could be doing here.
that might be infringing on some trademark. Chippy Oatley. That will be the
Chippy Oatley, Chipotle.
That's Chippy's Mexican brother, Chippy Oatley.
Yeah, Chippy Oatley, Chipotle. Yeah, we're gonna get guys. There's lots of opportunities. Okay, so Alex, are we ready for the next slide or what's going on?
Yes, actually, let's go into the next slide.
I hope this one has an animation. Oh, it does.
Sorry.
It's not a real one. Where's Starry Night? Oops, sorry. Now I'm just keeping going. Okay, here we go. What's this? 3D performance hybrid architecture. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. We're throwing big words now. It's all about the big words. And actually, we touched a little bit or a lot on this. And this is what Robey was saying, which he's a good student, and that's why he's getting A+++. Plus as per Intel Plus. So you have this. It's called 3D Performance Hybrid Architecture because we have we have three cores, three flavors of cores that the OS can actually go select where to land their workload, right? So right now is the way it does it is the OS and thread director will is going to be asking, does the workload going to be able to fit into the low power SoC? And so if it's going to fit in there, they're just going to, that's going to fit. We're going to need all the performance that it needs, all the power, all the thermal room. So we're just going to land it in there. If not, it's going to go into the P core. And if not, it's going to go all the way to the P core. So it's going to keep on going depending to where it needs to land the workload. So that's what we call it 3D performance hybrid architecture, because you have three different types of cores where to choose from, where to land your workload thread. That doesn't mean that because the P core is not going to run stuff on the E cores on the low power E cores. You can have some stuff on the P core, some stuff on the E cores, and some stuff on the low power E cores. So you can have. Go ahead.
And so somebody asked a good question: is this still OS irrespective? In other words, like, is this like, I know Thread Director at the first time definitely required Windows 10 because that was a large part of it. Like, will this work on all operating systems? Like, there's like 6 Linux guys who want to know. Sorry, it was a joke, guys. Take it as a joke, okay?
So the Thread Director is designed so that it has the hooks to it to provide to it. And for example, what you were saying, like the reason you needed Windows 10, it was because on previous Windows knows that has cores. Oh, I have lots of cores that I can send my workload to. Windows 10, he's the first time he was aware, like, oh, I have different cores for different workloads. So that's when the first time we became aware. So for this one, we do have the hooks for the Thread Director, but the OS has to be aware that there's such a thing as You got the cores, and you got different types of core for different types of
Okay. Got it. Okay. So all in all, like the thing is that it will depend, but again, so it's not necessarily like it is up to the OS to be able to tell what cores at some point in time. Like it's not necessarily core. There is some OS work to make sure that it's putting things in the right place.
Correct.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. Are we ready for the next?
Yes, sir. We're ready for the next.
Guys,
the next one, the best.
Do you think there's going to be an animation? No. I mean, there's one, but not really. Okay. So what is an integrated NPU? That's not an NPC. You can't go and talk to it.
No. The NPU can actually go talk to it. So the NPU is what we call a neural processing unit, and this is the first time we have one in our client space. It's being built, and it's actually inside the system on chip, so it's for low power. It's not for low power. It's for those workloads that are ongoing and definitely could take advantage of the low power. That there's like that you don't need them fast. That these are low and ongoing type of power. So this is the first time that we have it in there. So it's pretty interesting. And to be completely honest, when I was learning about it, I realized that I need to learn a lot about AI. Because I was talking to one of the leading architects, and we were allegedly having a conversation, but everything was just going over the professor's head. So the professor needs to go and study a little bit more.
The professor needs to go get his doctorate in AI. So
exactly.
So we're gonna have an AI doctorate in AI coming in from Dr. Alex. So soon he will be able to talk about everything about having to do with the AI and the NPU. And for people who are just joining us, who are coming in here and you guys are like, what is this madness? Welcome to the Intel Morning Show, which is usually in the morning. We are now here at Intel Morning Show at lunchtime. We actually are going to run a poll because we've actually had some feedback that people feel like the Intel Morning Show has been too early. So if you feel like this is a better time and this should just be the Intel Lunch Show or the Intel Talk Show or Intel Insider or something like that, we'd love to get your feedback. Head over, we'll get some polls on all of the different Twitch channels as well as on Discord, letting us know if this might be a little bit better for folks. But for those who are joining us, this is what's happening. We're literally going through, we're talking about Meteor Lake, we've gotten the game news, we're gonna be playing some Party Animals in just a little while. We've got Alex dressed up as a doctor. He's gonna be performing open heart surgery a little bit later. You can watch that over at 4 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/Intel. We just found some random guy who was willing to let him work on him. So it could be super interesting, but we need to see that he's a real doctor. So tune in for that. It's gonna be amazing. Sarah, is the guy still down to have the open heart surgery like we promised? I promised him a Lunchable and a hug from Alex, and he seemed like that was more than enough pay.
We might need a cookie.
Ooh, cookies.
We need to up it a little bit. He's getting a little antsy.
He's getting a little antsy. Open heart surgery from Alex. Going from there. Okay, so NPU, this is actually very cool though. I mean, you right now you have DePoets who's literally coming out of his screen right now because of what this means from a potential standpoint. And so we talked a little bit about the stuff that Microsoft is developing and stuff like that. Is that something that these companies who are doing AI-specific work for software operations and stuff like that can use things like the NPU? And is there an opportunity for gaming to also use NPU?
Yes, actually, yeah. If you go into the next slide, we can work up. It's a great segue. But yes, definitely there is opportunities. Like, that saying, build it and they will come. So we have all these different tools that we're providing, all these different hardware and things that we're providing to developers, hence why we have innovation, showing them what the capabilities hardware has so they can go implement it. And the NPU is an example of this. If we go to the next slide, you will see.
Is there an animation? No, okay. It's not. Oh, whoa. Look at this. We got some boxes that fly in. Whoa. Oh, man. We are legit PowerPointers now. Can we get some GGs in the chat? Because this is on fire. We're very fancy. Very fancy here.
Let me tell you, we know how to spend our resources.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Money well spent.
This cost $2 million to make.
$2 million.
$2 million. You want to know why we don't have a 64 zettabyte ARC card? It's because of this PowerPoint presentation.
Exactly. all our money, all our budget went into
these animations. Okay, Alex, this is the cool thing. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So I mean, as you were saying, like we for all these developers, for game developers, and now when it comes to using AI within their games. So, for example, Meteor Lake provides you with 3 different options for where to implement or execute the AI. So we have the GPU when trying to perform parallelism and throughput kind of things. Then we have the new neural processing unit, which is related to low power engine. So sustain AI, and then there's still the good old friends, the CPUs, which gives you fast response for depending on whatever you need when it comes to AI. So depending on the workload. And depending on what do you need and how fast you need it, you have these 3 different types of engines that will help you when it comes to AI.
Wow, that's cool. I mean, it sounds like with this new architecture, we're starting to get like kind of we get something where when we think about what is coming from for a future, especially in the laptops, is we're going to get more battery life. Now developers have more options to be more specialized in terms of workloads, whether that's sending things to the art graphics, sending things to the NPU, or basically sending things either to the low-powered E-cores or the regular E-cores or the P-cores. And the other thing that's really good about this tile is that the interchange, right, the bandwidth to talk across this entire thing, given they're all on the same chip, is also very, very fast. So we have less latency, but much more specialization given this new architecture. Did I get that? Did I nail that?
Yes, sir. You did nail. You passed the course. I'm glad you're ready for your pop quiz. Is everybody ready for the pop quiz for today?
Yeah, we're going to be taking a quiz later. I turned the music down a little bit. We turned the music down a little bit to see where. Last time we got the opposite problem, and I really do appreciate people giving us feedback to just try it, so that way we know. So if you don't tell us, we don't know. But pop quiz hot shot. You're on a bus at 88 miles. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was the movie Speed. But I think wrapping it all up, that's what it really kind of comes down to, is we just have specialization, a better way, a much more efficient way to use the hardware effectively without a lot of latency, and at the same time more power efficient as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So trying to hit all those 4 pillars, and I'm glad that something that came out of my mouth actually made sense and stick to your guys' brain.
Well, I think you did a great job, Professor.
Thank you, sir.
I think you did a very, very good job and nailing it. What else? So it says there were some other things coming out of it. Anything else that you think is worth mentioning when it comes to Intel innovation?
Yeah, I will quickly touch on a couple of things here. So Intel innovation. Okay, so where'd it go? Where are my notes? All right. So Intel's 5th generation scalable servers processors will also launch on December 14th at the same time as Meteor Lake, which we just discussed. The lineup is based up on Emerald Rapids architecture. It's a direct successor from the current one, which is the 4th generation Xeon scalable processor known as Sapphire Rapids. Emerald Rapids will bring a combination of performance improvements, faster memory, while using the same amount of power. Emerald Rapids performance scores, processing application, and other generations of Xeon chips will come from that. So you have Emerald Rapids, and you also have Sierra Forest coming out later on. So that will be the 5th generation, and it will be debuting Intel's E-cores. So now the Sierra Forest will have E-cores instead of the P-cores, and we said at some time that it's only going to have 144 cores, but it's not going to top out at 144 cores. It's actually going to top out at 288 cores in case you don't have enough cores in your current home data center. So, it's like 288 E-cores at your house. You just do some crashing, so if you want, in case you need to render that furry friend animal that you have in there, that will definitely will help that. 288 cores, that's a lot of cores.
Yeah, that's a lot of cores. Now, the thing is rumor is everybody who watches the Intel Morning Show on December 14th gets a free Meteor Lake server CPU. Is that correct, Sarah? Isn't that the?
That's part of the giveaway.
That's the giveaway, right? Everybody gets one, yeah?
No. That was an absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna joke about that one.
She was like, she didn't even let that ride. She was
No,
just
she's like, I'm gonna shoot that down right here,
That
right
was
now.
shut down. Just, yeah.
That wasn't even. Wow, we didn't even get it. We didn't even get to have an ounce of fun with that one there, Alex, at all.
She's like, I'm done with you guys.
We can promise a lot of things. Those, no.
What? They're like $20, right? Isn't that? We're announcing the price, $20. No.
So yeah, the poet has a great point. That's where we're drawing the line. We can give away my house, but not those.
Yeah, exactly. We gave away Alex's house, but not the Intel server chip. Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah, she likes her job. Okay, so that was it. I mean, that is it for news, guys. What do you? Let's just take a moment because it's worth taking a moment. What do you guys think of the show? Do you feel like the subjects, the tech, the stories we talk about when you're here on the show, do you feel like we do a good job of explaining it, good banter, all that sort of stuff? We want to know your feedback. I mean, we already have seen such great growth here on the show. We want to continue to make it better, and the only way we get that is if you guys let us know feedback. So if you will, please let us know over at discord.gg/Intel or let Blondie But Geeky or any of it over at discord.gg/Robeytech know what your feedback is so we can continue to improve the show. Maybe have the music be more instrumental. Okay, so more like Enya. Okay, love that. Okay, so that's some feedback. But yeah, love to know what you guys' feedback is. We want to make sure that we get it better, and we do want to make it better. So let's go. And first time, really enjoyed it. I think shows on here are really interesting, informative. Love the show. Please adopt me. Okay, so apparently somebody's looking for a dad. That's not this shirt. That's not this show.
You're too excited, Robey. It's okay.
Yeah. But we'll go from there. Okay, cool. Well, guys, we are ready. We're getting to transition into the gaming. You might think produce original. Wow, you guys have really high expectations of what I am capable of. DJ Techno says, you think you might produce original instrumental music tracks for the show? Wow. I mean, you guys must think I'm incredibly talented if we're we think we're gonna go from there. Okay, so let's jump into the gaming side now. We are gonna be playing Party Animals. I have no idea what to expect, Alex. What do you?
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. It's actually gonna be a lot of fun if we actually get you guys to come in and play with us. I'll give out my. Well, actually, let me get it. My Steam name, I have it here, so you guys can join us. It's Lex, Lex_tech. That is my Steam name, so you guys have Party Animals join us. But before that, I found this amazing poem from a Nordic poet that I would like to share with you. I think it goes.
You're gonna read it. You're gonna read a Nordic poem.
Yes, in English.
I don't even know what to expect right now.
All right, if you guys know it, please follow me. I know Sarah's panicking because I didn't tell her any. She knows I'm going to read it, but she doesn't know what it is.
Get the button ready, Roby.
She's like, hit the button. Turn it.
If you guys know it, please join me.
Gaming news, tech news, now poetry slam.
Hold on. We got you guys covered on everything. Everything.
Okay, so what is the poem?
Woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet,
oh my
and
God.
mouse goes squeak, cat goes moo, frog
hey guys,
goes
watch this.
crow,
I can mute him.
and the elephant goes toot, go say quack, and fish go blow, and the seals go ow, ow, ow. Then no one knows. What does the fox say?
And welcome to the Party Animals tutorial.
What does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
Oh my God, this game is too cute.
So did you guys like the poem? Sarah, are you feeling better now?
You see that
I think Sarah left.
just popped out. That is the stamp.
Oh, I'm still here.
You
I mean, I
stand
like that
there
it was
to
animal
run,
themed.
attack,
That was appropriate for
climb,
what
or
we're doing.
carry
Yeah,
things
because I'm
around.
playing a fox right now.
Better
What
keep
does
good
the
track of
fox
it at
say?
all times. Okay.
Now you got
Across the room.
Alex, look, I'm doing it to the death.
I think it's a corgi.
No, it's a fox. Don't stop fox. You made me mad.
All right, let me get over
Watch
this
out!
stuff
I
on my side.
headbutted
Let
too
you
hard
jump further.
yesterday and knocked myself out. So I'm just saying, watch out.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
thing.
it teaches you how to headbutt, and then you pass out.
You can grab everything in the game. Yes, yes.
Is this
just
from
like
the
that.
guys who made Humans
Now,
Fall Flat?
Put the cube thing onto the metal pressure sensor to unlock the door.
This is fun.
Chop, chop. You can throw things far away as well. Try throwing. the
You're
cube
welcome for the
across gap.
earwig about what the fox say. You guys are gonna be singing the rest of the night, evening, day.
I tried to throw this. This is amazing.
It just takes a while to load. I'm loading. Oh, I'm loaded. Where are my friends at? Add new friends. Actually,
You
Let
have
me
friends? I don't remember approving you having more friends.
where did chat go? Where did the chat go? Wrong.
Now, Alex, if I understood, was there like a pregame session that you got ready yesterday with some community members?
Yes. Hold on. So I see Electric Yoshi. I see player. Let me go create a custom game. We're gonna do create. It's gonna be last standing to start, and we're gonna play on the Ichiban.
Oh, nice toss.
I got it over there, but I don't know how to do it now. I can't.
Well, now you gotta jump up and move it
And
over.
I'm gonna invite my friends, Mr. Yoshi. Wait, I didn't know
What the heck? What did I
invite.
Did I get it?
Yoshi, invite
No, you
friend.
gotta jump up on the
player,
other side.
invite.
Can you jump up a
I think-
ledge?
I think you can.
Oh, I gotta add you as a friend.
I'm a terrible player at this game. Let me. By the way, we should mute the music for. There we go. So you guys aren't hearing two kinds of music. That's lame.
Oh, looks like we dropped another worldwide swag kit.
Oh, worldwide stack.
You guys
Settings.
got
Reselect characters of the game.
Oh, I just did it that way. Okay.
Random teams. Disable weapons. No. Disable friendly fire. No. All
See
right.
that,
Apply.
punching bag. Time to learn a
All right,
couple of
Robey.
moves.
Finish it quickly so you can come and play.
Start.
Sarah, where are you? I know you had a license.
Oh, this is where I got in trouble.
Quite a
yesterday. I knocked
sizable
myself
head you've
out.
got there. Try some headbutts, why don't you?
It looks all fun and cute, but I'm telling you, you get into the gameplay and
Oops, sorry. Forgot to mention. You
I
can
just
get
knocked
knocked
myself
out by your own attacks from time to time. I won't forget again. I
see,
promise. Now, try a heavy punch.
it happens.
Ooh, that was good. Oh wait.
Jump and kick. Drop kick.
Wow, you can do like crazy moves. Oh
Is it
snap!
just me, or is there a nice lollipop in the presentation? To pick up weapons, you'll need to align your hands with the handle. Pick up the
Did you
lollipop.
knock yourself out again?
No. I'm just trying to. I'm picking up.
Did you get it?
I was
Come
like
on.
the headbutt.
No, you're not good.
Then
grab
you
it
gotta
from
do a
the-
flying
there.
punch.
No, from the bottom. Try that again.
Oh, and you can let go of the grab button now if you're still holding it. Hit the punching bag with the lollipop.
Oh snap! I'm so good with the lollipop. Oh, there we go.
Truly spectacular. Now, drop the lollipop and let's move on. You can climb walls too. Climb over this net to get to the next door.
Just take that with you.
Oh my gosh, this is like. Oh, you jump and then hold while grabbing. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Doesn't X hold? Oh no, RT holds.
Yeah, it's like RT and Y, and then up.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, I did it.
People will try to hit you left and
Look at
right.
that.
Yeah.
Luckily, dodge roll can help
Okay,
you
duck
avoid
and-
them.
Duck and
Try
cover.
to roll
I
across
know.
the bridge.
Just take it.
Duck,
Just take it.
duck.
I did it.
Just hit me.
Look how far you've come.
It's not limbo.
I'm proud.
It's not limbo,
Truly
man.
am. Now, I want you to go down there and beat the crocodile. Get him off the stage and we will call it a day. Hey-oh. Now, throw him off.
I know. I just want to punch him.
See, it gets violent really quickly.
I was doing. we are useless.
I know. It's like fighting balloons, right?
Get out of here. What's the throw again? Oh no! You beat me up!
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh man, he's whooping me! This crocodile's a jerk! Oh my gosh, it's like, I'm like the worst crocodile fighter ever!
Where's Dundee? That is not a knife.
Oh,
My gosh,
Dundee's gonna get you.
I can't face him!
Are you guys dancing? Or are you guys
I
fine?
don't know what's happening. They need to make him dumber. Apparently he's too good for rope.
Dude,
Oh, no,
headbutt.
he knocked
Headbutt is the
himself
way to
out.
go.
I
Get him.
forgot
Get him.
what headbutt is.
B.
There you go. Okay, come here. We're both trying to headbutt. Okay, got him. Get out of here. No, get out of here. There you go. I won.
That was
No,
not
you
too bad.
gotta
That was
go.
terrible. What are you talking about? That
You
was
can
not
go
too
to the
bad.
next room.
I was thinking you don't
Whenever you're ready.
throw him out of the ring.
Challenge completed. You were fine. You were terrible.
Oh, and what should we call you, by the way?
Not that name. There you go. Okay. I'm ready.
Robey.
I'm coming. I'm gonna be. Ooh. I'm gonna duck.
Fantastic.
Okay. Do I just join you?
Yeah. If you ask for a password, is 1355.
Okay. So I just go to Shift Tab and should be able to join you, right?
I don't see you. You're my friend.
Oh, there I am. There I am. Okay, good. Join game. I'm in.
Do you have other friends that want to join?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the password?
1355.
Okay, we're in. I'm joining.
Woohoo! Okay. Anybody else? All right. We're gonna start this. Limitless and hidden. You might want to be in one team. I'll go with hidden. I'll go with hidden.
There we go.
There we go. All right. I'll
We
start.
got a few folks on.
Yep. All right. Let's get this party started.
Electric Yoshi, I'm really sorry. I do not know how this is gonna go.
Oh, Yoshi's pretty good. We were playing
I know,
yesterday,
that's good.
I think.
I hope he's good because I am not good. You just saw how bad I am.
It's okay. It's gonna be me and you literally dancing.
So this might be trauma from last week playing Mortal Kombat, but I still think it would be really funny if after a while, like little
Ooh.
stuffing fell out.
I'm gonna be the pink invisible unicorn.
Oh, I'm gonna be the dog. That dog looks amazing.
But you know, guys,
Looks grumpy.
what does the fox say, really?
I can't change my outfit. Electric Yoshi is like a angry thing.
Just make sure you
Oh,
Like the
Anderson's in the
ready.
game.
Oh, nice.
It's Agent Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
And that's a corgi, by the way.
I'm a duck. No.
You don't want to be
dog.
Psyduck? You don't want to be Psyduck?
Psyduck. Psyduck. I'm scratching my butt.
Stop scratching.
I'm scratching my butt.
Oh, this is
Oh
gonna
my
be
gosh!
nasty.
Whoa, no, 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 no.
Set match point. Set match
You
point.
knocked me off with the...
Wait, who's got the racket?
Dude,
the psycho.
He just did a run thing. Okay.
Oh! You got knocked out.
Oh man. Oh dude.
Ow!
Get up. Get up.
That's not. No. Limitless. No. Go. Get up. Get up there. Oh. Of course, I'm the first one who comes out.
Oh no! He took my. No. Get up. Wait. No. No. I'm a red.
Ooh. Oh. Well, that was mutual elimination over there. Oh. Yoshi made it back to the top. Oh no, he fell. Is he gonna make it?
Dude, he just tried to. He just tried to. What the? He back up. You better run away. Oh, freaking! What? No! Get up! Oh no! Oh! I slipped on a banana. What the heck? Oh! Wow! Electric Yoshi.
Yeah, he means business with the racket. Oh, they won.
Well, it was not because of me. Let's just be honest.
My team. Headbutt. Headbutt.
Get up! Okay. I don't even know how to use this. Oh! You guys, look out! Oh! No! Oh no, I jumped off! No! Oh god. Oh, I died!
No! Ah!
I don't like being thrown off. Where's Electric Yoshi? Did he die too? Oh no, he's still good. No, he's dead.
Oh no! Limitless. It's up to. Who's gonna win? Go,
Like
Lola.
Party Animal Survivor. They're throwing more obstacles anyway.
Throw him!
I just got him with a fish.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
He took them both off!
So what now? What is that? Oh,
No. He does it.
Hey, nunchucks! Grab the nunchuck. Look, I'm Broccoli, Bruce Lee's brother. No. Oh!
I haven't hit anybody. Oh no! No. He's got like, what is that?
Alex, which one are you again?
He's a unicorn.
That is not playing. I'm the unicorn. I fell. I don't know how to climb. I'm gonna start throwing fishes at people.
Oh no! I hit Yoshi.
Oh! And the bomb goes boom. Oh, missed that.
Oh!
Throwing fishes at people.
You know they hit the fishes or bombs?
Oh, fishes up for. Who wants a fish? Boom! Oh, so close.
Ugh! Whoa! No! Oh no! Jump up!
Oh, banana.
I can't get up.
I just fell down. I can't get up. Press the control.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, you made it! Wow, the brawl between Electric Yoshi and who was that? Unlimitless was real something.
Ow!
Ooh,
That hurt.
Nightstick. Oh! Here you go. And boom goes the dynamite.
Ow.
Oh no! He didn't fell.
Get up! Oh no! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Boom! With the fish. So good with the fish.
Oh! You got me with a big punch. Get up! 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 No! 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 Oh no!
Somebody talk to the 800-pound.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Oh
no!
wow!
I think Yoshi's down too. Limitless and oh man, we're getting all of a sudden we were doing so well.
Green. Oh, bomb! 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 Bomb!
Oh god! Oh, I'm dead already.
I got a plunger and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, we got this. We got this hidden. Oh no, friendly fire.
What is that? What do you have?
Friendly fire again.
What is that?
It's like a taser.
Oh, it's a taser?
Wait a second. I'm seeing rackets, and all of a sudden you've got bombs and tasers. Wait. Alex only likes the destructive stuff.
Uh-oh.
I keep selecting bomb, but it doesn't throw a bomb. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it.
Stop running, Limitless.
Oh, that didn't go very far at all.
Yeah! Good job,
You got it!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Great tank.
Red comes back with
Team
1
Red
point.
blasting up again. Of course, the first one to be knocked out. No, that's me, man. Don't hit me. Hey, no, Yoshi! Let go! I thought we were friends. Don't you dare! Oh! You see? Take that.
Oh no! No! Get up! Oh, sorry, Yoshi. I'm my own dude.
Ooh. I just got severely punched. Don't. Robey, put me down. Robey, put me down. Robey, put me down. Robey, put me down. No, not over there.
I did it! No, Yoshi,
The
get up!
evil, the evil laugh.
laugh. Where's this guy? There you
Ow!
go.
Let's try to get him.
I have a fish with a name on for you.
Ow! Ow! Oh my gosh! This is violence. Oh my gosh, get up! No!
Oh, he got the. Get him, Anderson. Get him.
Oh, dude, with the big hit!
You're welcome.
Oh,
You're
thank you,
welcome,
Limitless.
Robey.
You woke me up. Oh, no. Okay, get out of there. Ow!
I'm really good with this fish thing. Oh, somebody got shocked over there.
Oh, dang it. There's a lot of shots. Oh, what is this? How many teases do we got here? Don't touch the tases.
Oh, wow.
No.
Get the corgi.
Oh, he's dead.
No,
Hey,
yellow
we
and
won!
blue.
We won!
Yellow and blue are almost there. Where am I?
Dude, the tases, man. No. Oh, made it. Ow. No. Oh, get up there. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. He got me out.
Look at me on the corgi. Oh, no. Bomb. No, that was not intended for you. That was intended for Anderson.
Oh, no. No, Yoshi, get up there. Thank you.
Ooh, racket.
Good job, Yoshi. Oh, no!
No, you dare, Yoshi. Thought we were friends. Ooh, bomb.
Oh!
Ooh.
Get him out, Yoshi!
No. Ah.
Oh! he catch. Oh, Lex is trying. No, Yoshi! No, Yoshi! Oh, he makes it out. Oh, maybe. Oh, he's got it. Oh.
You made it back in. Swing for the fences. No, let my friend go.
No, Yoshi!
Come, we can get this. No. No, run.
Get him! Get him in the Get him in the goo!
Ooh. Get him. Get him out. Ah! This is like, I can't get back into the fight because I get knocked out right away. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, it's a 1-on-1 combat.
Oh, it's over! Limitless wins!
It was close. What's hilarious? Get him. Punch him. I don't like it.
So what's the net? Is there like, is it only just fighting or is there like other ones?
There's other stuff that I need to go check. Let's edit this. Oh no, that's mine. Maps. Do I need to go back to start? No. Oh, I guess I need to get out of the lobby to start something new.
Wow, look at all this stuff you can buy.
Oh, this one will be fun. Should we play this again or something?
Let's do a different one.
Let me see. I think I have to get out of the lobby. I need to get out to change the game. Let me get out of the back lobby and get everybody back in.
I'm showing people what you can buy.
Team score, arcade, fight club. So let's team score. I don't know. I have never played this before, so I have no idea what this is. Ooh.
Okay, where'd you go?
Hold on. I'll invite everybody or.
Oh, you could just. Can you not just say? Okay. So I'll leave. Okay, I'm leaving.
Invite everybody.
Okay, I'm joining.
We got 2 more.
I feel like I should buy a lot of Nemo bucks.
Where my other friends went. Still Furious Lex. The name of the game.
Limitless
And the
is there.
and the
There we go,
password
Anderson.
is 70. Okay. Henderson Limitless. I think there's 2 more, or that was it.
I mean,
Oh,
let's,
there's Lola.
there's Lola.
And I
Oh,
think-
hidden. There we go.
Hidden's there.
I think that's all we have because I
think
don't see
that's
anybody
it.
else.
Yeah, those yeah, that was it. Okay.
I got a friend.
Hey, can we add up NPC? There we go.
There we go. Now it's fair.
Completely fair.
Completely fair.
Throw the ball into the opponent's gate to earn points.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, but we're gonna be terrible at this. We gotta learn how to throw.
I can barely throw.
I could barely throw people attacking me.
Yep.
And X throws, right? It's like X.
Once you grab it, X throws.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I feel like
I
I'm gonna be the dumb dinosaur.
I'm gonna be Psyduck.
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 Well, AI player is like literally Matrix dog. He has
Which is
cooler.
AI.
He has curious stuff. He has better stuff than all of us.
Dude,
You can just
he's
ready.
a Morpheus. No, Neo.
He's
Is that
cool.
Neo or Morpheus?
Just ready up real quick, Alex, and we'll get started.
I'm ready up.
There we go. See, now we can start right away.
Yeah, I'm ready up.
Don't ready up. Don't be angry. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we're playing handball. Oh, somebody. Oh,
Where am I?
No, nobody told us it
I'm like dead.
Ooh, this is worse than football. Ooh.
Give me the
Oh
ball.
my god. This is, I don't know which one's more violent. Grab it, grab it. Go, go. I cover, I
Right?
cover, I punch. I punch.
Oh, we already got a score.
In your face, yeah. Michael Jordan.
Our AI sucks.
Jordan. Oh, the replay. He goes on the breakout. Yes, 32 minutes. You know, when jumps and smashes it in.
That was good, Limitless.
For the win. Round 2. Big game. Finish it. Ooh. Go, go, get the ball. We got 4 casualties on the beginning. I'm glad that friendly fire is on.
Oh,
go,
Limitless again.
Go, Limitless.
No! Apparently
Yes.
Limitless is too good at this game.
2-0. Look at that. Wow.
I like how Anderson was beating me up.
I know.
My own teammate.
Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Did I get it? I got it. I got it. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go, people. And once again,
Oh, no.
Limitless for the win.
Oh,
he missed.
He missed.
He missed. He missed. Get it. Get it. Go get it hidden. Get it hidden. Everybody punch. Everybody punch. No, the same team. Same team. Go, Alex.
no,
Go,
no,
Alex. Go, Limitless. Oh, no. Grab it, Robey. Robey. No. Robey, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm going for it.
Oh, no. I got tackled by...
Oh, I scored!
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying, coming back.
Look at that. Don't call it a comeback.
The comeback.
The comeback king.
Oh man, that was like a
Yoshi just completely knocked me out. I was about to, side tackle you. Whoa.
Go for it, go AI, get it, get it.
No, no. Yeah, I
Throw
got
it.
it.
What are you doing? Throw it. Thank you.
Oh, this is tie situation.
AI coming in clutch today. I was like, what is he doing? Turn around, throw it. I wasn't helping.
All right, here we go.
Go
Oh, wait,
electric, go electric, go, go, go. Electric, what are you doing? Oh, you almost had it.
Oh, last minute clutch
Oh,
from
no.
Alex, but go, 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 go,
No!
Limitless!
Oh, he clears it out.
Woo-hoo. Yep. baby.
Dude, he just had that, like, I was back there doing...
Yeah, you were trying to... hit it completely.
Came back and kept me from doing it.
Round 6. Fight.
Go!
Grab it. Somebody
Throw it, Yoshi!
No.
Oh my gosh!
Nice moves.
Oh
Yeah!
I couldn't hit him to save my life.
Look at that.
Like he was juking us.
Whoa. Man, there's a couple of ankles being broken.
That was just like he just juked us. Go AI! Oh, hello, buddy. Get up, me.
Let's go. I got you.
No,
Yeah!
dude, I got wrecked. Wow, we are like not doing well, guys. We were doing pretty well there for a minute, and then it went bad.
Damn. Oh, that was friendly fire. The butthead between Robey and Yoshi.
He just knocked me out.
Get him.
Go, Yoshi. Go, Yoshi. Throw it. No, Yoshi. X. Throw it.
No!
Yes!
Oh, Anderson clutch.
You just got it in and threw it in.
Yeah. Sorry, kicker.
Oh no, the duck!
Side
The
duck.
duck!
Side duck. Side duck.
Oh no, Yoshi's knocking me out. Go, Anderson, go!
Get
Go!
him, get him,
Go!
get him.
Get it! Yes!
Oh, with the breakaway. Is that the tie-up?
No, it's 5-4.
Come on, guys. We've got to give it 110%.
Anderson did it!
Never give up. Never surrender. Give him hell. Give him hell. No, not
Yoshi, X!
Get it.
No! This duck! The duck is brutal! The duck is so brutal! Great defense from the duck. Wow, look at that timing. That was like really great timing on finishing it up.
So what'd you guys think of Party Animals?
Wow, Party Animals. Oh, Party Animals was a lot of fun, guys. That was a heck of a lot of fun. Let's just get my camera back on. Anyways, guys, that was it for the Intel Morning Show, the Intel Afternoon Show, the Intel Lunch Show. I don't know which one, basically which one to call it. But thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. We are back. We'll pay attention. We don't know because we're going to be heading over to LA. We're going to be doing it remotely from the studio there. It should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed Professor Alex, all of our amazing, as well as all of our amazing other innovations and getting to walk you through Meteor Lake and all that sort of stuff, guys. We hope you had a lot of fun. Congratulations to all of our winners. Alex, any closing comments on your side?
No, thank you guys for joining us at the second breakfast brunch show. We're very happy, you guys, to have you here. We're very excited. Please let us know what else you'd like to see, what did you like, what you'd like to see improve, and we'd love to see you guys here every Friday. Oh yeah, let us know what time you like the show, like at this time or the previous or the usual time.
Yes, please do. Please let us know when you'd like the show and all that sort of stuff. And let us know your feedback over at discord.gg/intel or at discord.gg/Robeytech. Outside of that, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.